Hey everyone, I'm Danny and welcome to my workshop of wizardry. I know I haven't posted a video for over 2 weeks now, and it's just been crazy with the whole rebranding from Muggle Magic to Wizardry Workshop. I had a ton of work to do, way more than I thought. I meant to post a video last weekend, it just didn't happen. So aside from like redoing my website and having to port everything over, I posted all of my old DIYs on my new website, and every template that is a Harry Potter replica is now absolutely free again. So you can just go there and download them, make the projects. Go ahead and check out all my past videos for that. So yeah, here it is. I'm back, and here is another Harry Potter DIY video. Today we're going to be making the U-No-Poo jars. And of course that's the candy that's like kind of mocking Voldemort or you-know-who. So yeah, it's called U-No-Poo. It's Weasley's Wizard Wheezes. We all know what it is. So let's go ahead and make these. You will need some candy to put inside. Anyways, check out the description box below for a list of supplies you're going to need, as well as the free downloadable templates, and let's get started. To start off, you're going to have to print out the templates. So we have the characters here for the packaging, and this is printed double-sided. One side is just like a solid green so that it wasn't just plain white. You could just print it out one-sided if you don't care if the backs of them are white. And then we also have the U-No-Poo labels right here. And this is printed on regular paper, whereas the characters are printed on cardstock. On top of this, you're going to need a jar and a lid. And these are actually just, I'm reusing a jelly jar. I just, emptied it out, took the label off and cleaned it and everything. So these I think are maybe, the actual replica is a bit, or I'm sorry, the actual prop is the jar is a bit bigger maybe, I'm not sure. But yeah, this works just fine. And then you're also going to need a bunch of candy. So I got like 10 rolls of these sweet tarts because they're assorted colors, and I wanted to make sure that I had enough green at least for one jar of this candy. So let's go ahead and open these up and separate out all the green. Unfortunately, out of all 10 of those sweet tart rolls, I only have like a couple of handfuls of green candy. So, I mean, that's okay. I think we could still manage this. But we might have to add some of the other colors in, maybe in the middle, and try and keep the green around the edges. I'm not sure, but we'll figure it out. It'll work. So let's go ahead and cut these out. So we're gonna have to cut the white space from around the label and the people. I'm just gonna make one in this video. So I'm just gonna pick one of these people, and I'm just gonna do one label. But if you're doing multiple ones, you could do all of them. Let's do this. The people you can just go ahead and cut out with scissors, because there's lots of edges and stuff, so it doesn't need to be perfect. But the labels, I would suggest a ruler and X-Acto knife, just to make sure that everything is nice and straight cuts and everything. And actually, we could just do a combination. So these longer straight cuts we did with a ruler and X-Acto knife, you could go in with your scissors and do the smaller edges just to speed things up a bit. Once you have it all cut out, the label should look like this. Cutting more than one of these out, especially with scissors and an X-Acto knife, is gonna be pretty tedious. So I may make a Cricut design space template for this at some point. And when I do, it'll be included in the downloads, but I think when I first release it, I didn't actually make one yet, so it won't be there right away. Now I've got to pick which person I want. I like the guy with the mustache, so let's just go with him. And I kind of stupidly cut right through here. You're supposed to leave a little piece of white paper in between here so that his hat is kind of like floating off of his head, but that's okay. I'm just going to add one in here. And we'll use double-sided tape for this. So this is actually what he's supposed to look like, with his hat kind of lifted off of his head like that. So now he's gonna go on the lid, kind of right in the middle. So we're gonna fold his circular kind of body almost in half, maybe a little less than half, like this. And then unfold it. And we're gonna put a piece of double-sided tape on the bottom, like this, and we'll stick him right to the lid. So he is going to look like this. And this is what you'll do with all the people. Next, we will brand this jar with the U-No-Poo label like this. And we're gonna do that with some rubber cement and a piece of scrap paper just to protect your table. So find a good spot on your jar and we'll just attach it like this. And it'll probably take, I mean, you might want to set it aside, let it dry for about maybe a half hour or so, maybe an hour. I don't know, it should dry before then, I would think. And also make sure all the little parts are down as well as you can, and then wipe away any glue from the outside, or you could probably kind of scrape that away once it's dry. That might be easier. All right, so now we have our jar and our lid done, and I think these look pretty good. I did not like the other candies that I used because there weren't enough green. So I went and I got these. I found these at Party City. These are called Sixlets. They're just green candies that have chocolate inside, so they're perfect for this. So this is what I'm gonna use. That looks so much better with the green candies in there. I am so happy with how this turned out. It just looks really cool, so yeah. And here they are, all four of the jars that I have actually. I'm gonna get two more and actually, sorry, there's only one more. So I'm gonna get one more and do the very last person to complete the set, but yeah, here we go. And I will be hosting a giveaway for the DIY that I did here, but I'm not actually gonna be sending the jars. I'm going to be sending the labels pre-cut and then the people also pre-cut, so you can just kind of decorate your own jars and find the candies that you want to put in there. But anyways, I think these turned out really cool looking, and I love that I was able to find the green candy to put in there. I think that really helps it look more authentic to the movie prop. And yeah, let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. I really hope you guys liked this video. This one was really fun to do. I've been wanting to do this for a while. No one really ever suggested that I do this, but yeah, it's just something that I've wanted to do. So I'm glad I finally got it done. But we do have a giveaway to announce, and this is for my 55,000 subscriber giveaway. Yes, we did hit the 55,000 subscriber mark. I'm so excited. I can't wait for 60,000, and then at some point, hopefully we'll get to 100K, because at that point, Google will send me my silver play button, and that is just a life goal of mine. So hopefully we can make that happen. Anyways, the winner of the 55K giveaway, and this was for the Fred and George Weasley pop figures, the Weasley's Wizard Wheezes catalog, as well as a professionally printed Weasley's Haunted deck. And the winner is Ju Young Kim. I really hope that I pronounced that right. I think I did. Congratulations to you, and I've sent you an email with instructions on how you can claim your prize. Remember, I get a lot of ideas for these DIYs that I do from your comments. So if you have an idea for something that you want to see me do in the future, definitely leave a comment below and let me know. If you're interested in seeing more DIY videos having to do with Harry Potter and more, go ahead and subscribe to my channel if you're not already. All right, that's it for today. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.